Hello, everyone. Today I'll be giving a brief overview of the 2024 Change Healthcare breach, one of the most disruptive cyber attacks in the U.S. healthcare history, and the research paper that our group has covered. In February 2024, Change Healthcare detected a suspicious activity on their network. Investigators discovered that a ransom group known as ALPHV, also known as Black Cat, had gained access to a legacy Citrix remote access portal that did not have multi-factor authentication enabled. Using stolen credentials, the attackers logged in, moved laterally for over a week, escalated privileges, and quietly stole nearly 6 terabytes worth of sensitive data, including protected health information, financial records, and personally identifiable information. Once reconnaissance was complete, the attackers deployed a ransomware payload across billing, payment, and pharmacy systems nationwide. This caused massive outages. Pharmacies could not process prescriptions, hospitals could not submit claims, and medical providers across the U.S. experienced major operational disruptions. Roughly 200 million individuals were ultimately impacted. Reports show that Change Healthcare paid a $22 million ransom, but even though they did, that did not fully contain the situation. A second ransomware group later claimed to possess the stolen data, creating additional extortion attempts due to an internal conflict between the original members of Black Cat. Meanwhile, forensic analysis confirmed the scale of the data theft and the length of time the attackers were inside the network, approximately being 1 week worth of time before notice. The root cause of the breach was a breakdown in identity and access management. A single remote access system lacked multi-factor authentication, was outdated, and fell outside of the company's modern security controls. This revealed failures in asset management, policy enforcement, and long-term maintenance of legacy infrastructure. Essentially, one forgotten system opened the door to a nationwide healthcare disruption. The legal consequences were extensive because Change Healthcare is a covered entity under HIPAA. The incident triggered federal investigations, congressional scrutiny, and multiple civil lawsuits. Regulators cited failures in access control, system integrity, and risk management, key components of the HIPAA security rule. In response, Change Healthcare took immediate steps towards disconnecting systems, resetting all credentials, and restoring infrastructure from clean backups as quick responses to the actual ransomware attack. Long-term actions included enforcing mandatory multi-factor authentication enterprise-wide, segmenting the networks, decommissioning legacy systems when able, and increasing network monitoring and incident response capabilities enterprise-wide. The biggest lesson from this breach is that even a single weak access point can compromise an entire national ecosystem, especially one as fragile as the healthcare system. Preventing similar incidents requires universal multi-factor authentication, zero trust principles, and retiring legacy systems, and continuous monitoring of a network. In order to protect the actual identifiable information that each person provides, a hospital, a healthcare provider, or any type of pharmacy, multiple different infrastructure changes must occur on the network level in order to protect our data, not just from the person side, but from infrastructure as well. The 2024 Change Healthcare breach is a powerful reminder that cybersecurity failures aren't just technical issues, they affect patients, providers, and the stability of critical infrastructure across the country, not just the company affected, as just one company is able to cripple an entire infrastructure and a whole sector, especially the healthcare system, where cybersecurity often is not the first viewpoint when it comes to financial restructuring. More into the actual impact assessment, it's estimated that approximately 200 million people were affected in ways such as identity theft, medical fraud, major billing disruptions, and the inability to perform any type of healthcare system processing, such as prescriptions, billing, and significant operational instabilities within clinics and hospitals. Notifications of these civil suits towards those affected started in mid-June of 2024 and are still going on today, with multiple civil suits not reaching an endpoint as of yet. Going forward, organizations, especially in the healthcare sector, must ensure that every area of cybersecurity is implemented within their network in order to cover as many bases as possible to prevent an attack like this from happening again.